Parshas Lech Lecha. So the pasuk starts off by saying, Lech Lecha mi'artecha mi'lavtecha mi'beis avicha. Hashem is telling Abraham, go for yourself, leave your land, leave your birthplace, leave your father's house. Things will be good for you. So there's a beautiful, fascinating kliyakar. Also, Baal Shem Tov says a similar thing, that Lech Lecha means not for yourself, it means to yourself. Go to yourself. And if you look later in the pasuk where it says, Umi beis avicha, what are you talking about? What does that mean? Avram should leave his house. He left his father's house a long time ago. You know that there's that whole midrash, the story where Avram breaks down all the idols in his father's shop. He left his house a long time ago. He doesn't follow his father's ways. So Chazal so beautifully say, this is Avraham. Hashem's telling Avraham, you need to step out of your comfort zone. You need to leave everything that you know and everything that you've always known and every place that you thought you ever belonged, and you need to become Avram Avinu. Avraham Ivri. You need to step out of everything. So yesterday in the New York office, Rav Yossi Schwartz said over a fascinating Rav Dessler. He said when Yitzchak and Rivka were davening to have kids, they were on the roof, and it says Hashem answered Yitzchak. So Pshat is the tefillah of a tzaddik ben tzaddik is greater than a tefillah of a tzaddik ben rasha. Rav Dessler takes a step forward. He says you don't even understand what it means to be a tzaddik ben tzaddik. Yitzchak Avinu is the son of the Gadol Hador. The entire world knows who Avraham Avinu is. The entire world sees Avraham, as this big Rab. And you would think that it's so easy to follow, because when you have a comfort zone that's created for you, that seems so good and so real and so holy, how can you break out of that? But that was the power of Yitzchak Avinu. Yitzchak saw that he had something else to bring to this world, and he ended up bringing the Nekuda of Gevura, of strength, to this world. He had a different mission. He had a different understanding of the world. And that was the godless of Yitzchak Avinu. He was able to break out of the comfort zone, even of his tzaddik ben tzaddik, of his father, the Gadol Hador. So actually, it's so hard. We don't even understand how hard it is to break out of your comfort zone. Jerry Seinfeld says in one of his acts that the stats show that the number one fear in America is public speaking. Number two is death. He's like, if I got this right, then most people would rather be in a coffin at a funeral than giving the eulogy. And another person that we know is forced to step out of their comfort zone is Esther Amalka. When she's refusing, she says to Mordechai, I'm not going, this is not who I am, this is not what I believe in. And Mordechai says to her, Esther, are you crazy? Hashem is makdim rafuli ifnei hamaka. He creates the remez, the remedy, before he even creates the problem to begin with. This isn't about you. You're not the only one who can save the Jewish people, but this is your chance to step out of your comfort zone. This is your chance to have millions of Jewish girls named after you, to become Esther Hamalka, who every single person will read about on Purim hundreds and thousands of years to come. This is your chance to step out of your comfort zone. I don't want to hear this isn't me, this isn't for me, like that, because you will come to regret it. Hashem's saying to Avraham, Lech Lecha, go to yourself. I know it's hard. It's hard to leave your comfort zone. It's hard to get up there and public speak. Look at the stats, Jerry Seinfeld. It's hard to be the Yitzchak Avinu, the next Gadol Hador. It's hard to be Esther Hamalka in a life-threatening situation. Those things are hard. Our lives are hard too. We all have our own comfort zones. But Hashem's saying to Avraham, you can't become great. You can't become Avram Avinu unless you leave behind your artzecha and your beis avicha. You can't do that unless you step outside of your comfort zone. It's going to be painful, it's going to be hard, and it's going to be emotionally challenging. But that's how you become great. Chevra, this week is a Shabbos project. This is the entire Jewish world is stepping outside of their comfort zone. We're so lucky. We have such a zchus to be part of this. I wish you all a Lech Shabbos, a Heilige Shabbos. We should only know peace in Eretz Yisrael, thinking and davening of all of our brothers and sisters. Have a beautiful Parshas Lech Lecha.